Hello, Internet! I'm Dakian. This is Monday, the 2nd of April, 2018, and my painting progress the past week has been kind of slow. Slow in the sense that I have not completed a single damn model. And the reason for that is the gaming convention I mentioned. I have been busy all this Easter weekend. Easter weekend is always GothCon, the Gothenburg gaming convention, here in my hometown of Gothenburg, or Göteborg as it's actually called. And I've been doing gaming, only getting in some little bits of painting. I mean, these might look almost finished, and they are almost finished. They're somewhere between, I'd say, 75 to 80% done, these hobgoblins. And I've got some more paint on this wizard as well. Nothing really on Popeye here, but yeah. And I have made progress on other projects as well. It's just that nothing has been completely finished. However, I'm confident that the upcoming week will be more productive and I will get a ton of stuff done. But anyway, on to showing you the other stuff that I actually have done. So these other Reaper miniatures are prepped, primed, and somewhat base coated. I've done base coated as in I've painted the bases for them, and I have undercoated the metallic portions, the portions that I think are going to be metallic. Mostly I've undercoated with dark brown or black, as the case may be. And yeah, they're all set to start painting them seriously. And there's not much more I can say about that. Now on this table we have the guys that I started, that I just showed you in the box last week. They've also been prepped somewhat, not as far along. I've cleaned them up, attached them to bases, and you can see that I've hid some gaps with a little bit of green stuff. There still needs to be basing material applied and then priming. But here you can see a little bit more clearly. Here, this is one of those female wizards. Here's the other one. Here is the little girl that was included for some reason. And here we have some skeletons. We have one banner bearer who has balance issues. We have just a soldier with a sword. We have a drummer, right? And then we have all the other. He really doesn't want to stand up. I don't know what I can do about that, but oh well. These are just the flying stands for the skulls. They're going to sit on top of those, like so. And these are simply bases that I've filled in the gap because, yeah. These little skeleton dogs are going to stand on them, and right, they don't have a tab to stick into the slot on these little 20mm bases. And as you can see, that's quite enough. I don't need a 25mm base, as I said last week, for these guys. So work continues apace, and yeah. So a lot of work done and a lot of groundwork laid. So hopefully there will be an explosion of finished stuff next week. So another week with a big fat 0 in the number purchased column. Well, not 0, but 0 additions. Nothing new showed up. So the last segment of this post is going to be new projects. And again, why am I adding new projects? Well, I just like to plan ahead. What I've been thinking is I've been painting quite a lot of Reaper miniatures lately, and that's, well, because I have a lot of them in stock and I need to get them painted, and I enjoy painting them. But I want to try to start getting some variety into it so it doesn't get boring for you guys, or for me eventually. So I'm going to try to institute a policy of only adding a Reaper project every other week. And the weeks in between, I will do something else, something from another company, any other company. And since last week was another company, it was RBJ Games that I added into the queue, this week is Reaper Week. And since I have been painting a lot of humanoids, I want to do some bigger monsters. So I pulled out some Reaper bones, and what you're looking at is only 3 minis, but they're all pretty large ones. We have the the dragon tortoise. We have a Goroloth, which I don't know what it means. It's some kind of fish creature. And finally, we have the Kraken. Yes, it is time to release the Kraken. This is another big kit with a lot of pieces. And this is what it's going to look like. Fully built. Yeah, impressive, isn't it? Well, it will be. Yeah. I'm thinking, I'm not sure this included base is going to be wide enough. I may need to put that on yet another base, another wooden base. The dragon tortoise I can put on anything. The pictures I have of it assembled, it's rearing up on its hind legs, so it's not going to have that big a footprint. It can be put on, probably I can, maybe a 50 or, nah, not a 50, but a 60 millimeter plastic base might work. We'll see, we'll see. The Goroloth, though, is a fish sort of creature. It doesn't have any legs. It needs a stand. It needs like a flight stand. And one does not come with this kit, I know that much. So I'm going to have to scrounge around and see what I've got lying around. And if I don't have anything suitable, I might have to buy something, and I might have to wait for something to arrive. We'll see. I'll experiment, and we'll see what we can accomplish. Anyway, I will eventually get started on these. Hopefully, I'll have at least cleaned the pieces and assembled them and looked at what I need to do about basing by next week. But anyway, that was this week's video. Jam-packed with information, as always. Maybe not so much new information, but information nonetheless. I hope you had fun. Click like, subscribe, make a comment, and I will see you in a week. Till then, Dakian is signing off.